Good morning, everybody. Something that's been coming up quite a bit in counsel and also in my own life before I surrendered to Christ was, how can I serve a God who allows so many people to suffer? I went through multiple tours of combat and I just saw the turmoil and the pain in different people, to include our own, that was just experienced on levels that I couldn't fathom, and I couldn't produce the correct thoughts in my mind to understand that God, who is love, could allow so much pain. And then it wasn't until years later that I came to the understanding of God's suffering, right? So we were created, Isaiah 43:7, we were created for his glory. In verse 21 also, it says we were formed for him to praise him. When sin entered this world, it became fallen. It became broken. It became less than desirable, right? And we think a lot of times when we're going through suffering, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do which caused this? And sometimes there is a huge human responsibility that was at play that has caused some suffering or caused some pain. But it's not always the case. And it wasn't until last week that I was studying this that it came to me. Jesus lived the ultimate human experience. Think about it. He lived a sinless life, connected to the Father at all times, living a life that glorified God in all that he did. 1 Peter 4, verse 12 and 13 says, "Do not be surprised at the fiery trials when it comes upon you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice in so far as you share Christ's suffering, that you may also rejoice and be glad when his glory is revealed." Jesus lived a perfect, sinless life, and he still suffered. Let that sink in. Jesus lived the ultimate human experience as we are created to do, which we fall short in through sin, but he didn't. And he still experienced loss. He still experienced pain. He still was crucified, beaten, stabbed, and tortured. His mother still had to watch her son be beaten to death and hang on a cross. Suffering is the demonstration of the fallen world. Christ suffered, therefore we absolutely are going to suffer. But it's the rest that we have in him that holds us, that comforts us, in knowing that this is not the end, but eternity is. And there we will be free of suffering. We will be free of pain. We will be free of sin while we are in the presence of the Holy God. So why does bad things happen? Bad things happen because we live in this world now. Lean into Christ. Experience his goodness, his grace, his mercy. Allow him to comfort you through your trials, through your struggles. And await the other side when it all comes together, as we've read the end of the story. We win because Christ won. I hope this has been helpful for some of you. Looking forward to hearing your comments, text, calls, or what have you. Love you guys.